He was apprehended earlier today in the nearby city of Linden after a shootout with police. And last night, 5 explosive devices were found near a train station in Elizabeth, New Jersey. FBI robots detonated one of them. The mayor of Elizabeth, Christian Bollwage, joins me now. Sir, officials say Rahami was not listed on U.S. counterterrorism databases. But what do you know about the suspect?
Nothing.
Nothing at all. But you and I think the city council and 20 police officers were sued by the Rahami family over their restaurant. I think they claimed they'd been discriminated against because of their Muslim faith. Can you tell us about that?
The restaurant that they own generated complaints in the neighborhood, which sparked the city council in order to limit their operation. When they opened, it was a 24-hour operation. Through the congregation of the people, code enforcement violations, numerous automobiles being parked on the curb, blaring horns in the early morning hours, the city council limited their hours to 10 o'clock in the evening, thus generating the lawsuit against the city of Elizabeth, which was settled in the city's favor in October of 2012.
So, Mr. Mayor, so just to make it clear for the viewers, so this was a fried chicken restaurant that the Rahami family was operating. They wanted to just basically operate it 24/7 around the clock, but I think that the neighborhood felt it was a nuisance, and the city council came in and said, you know what, close it at 10 o'clock at night. It's a reasonable request, but the family didn't like that. Is that what happened?
Yeah, and then they took the city of Elizabeth and the police department to court because the police department was enforcing the ordinance. Conversations were had with the father, who did not want to change his business model, and so therefore sought relief from the courts, which he was denied.
Mr. Mayor, how in any way could the reaction from your side of that case be interpreted as discrimination or being anti-Muslim? Where did they come up with that?
That was something that their attorney put in the court papers, but in the neighborhood meetings that I attended back then and the phone calls that I took, as well as the members of city council, religious beliefs, ethnicities were never mentioned. This is strictly a case about a neighborhood complaint and neighborhood problems. It had never had anything to do with religion.
So this was essentially a family from Afghanistan who was having, it seemed, they weren't assimilating at all and obeying by the local law. Is that the case?
Well, I don't think anybody even knew where the family was from at the time. I don't think anybody cared where the family was from. It was a neighborhood dispute. The business people chose to having a 24-hour operation. City council thought it should be ended at 10 o'clock in the evening.
All right, Mr. Mayor, thank you so much for your time. Mayor of Elizabeth, New Jersey, Christian Bollwage, thank you so much. Really appreciate it.